If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome in. This is RAGBRAI 2024, morning of day 3. This was the longest day of RAGBRAI and twice as long as either of the previous days, coming in at 84 miles total. Pedaling off before 6 a.m., just riding through town. Mom, if you're watching this, sorry about the filming while biking. It's another beautiful morning. Foggy, third day in a row, as you can see. But it was a really nice ambiance. Like, just look at all these taillights. A lot of characters on RAGBRAI. That group of guys there, like a team of Captain Underpants, the American flag capes. Again, I just found it so pleasant hearing the variety of birds at each and every morning, every day, all along the way. First town, but I skipped right on through, as did a lot of people. Usually the goal was to get a significant amount of mileage under the belt as early as possible. Here the sun is burning off the fog, and a lot of people stop to appreciate the sunrise. We were all thinking more or less the same thing. It was beautiful, very pastoral, picturesque. I think life for everyone would just be a little bit better if we all took the time to catch the sunrise more often in our normal lives. More and more I find myself only seeing a sunrise and even a sunset on trips like this. Here's another town. And again, I really only stopped to fill up my water. Bike on. I think at this point the novelty of the experience probably starting to wear off a little bit for most of us, certainly for me. I can't overstate the jump from 40 miles to 80 miles and the effect that it has on the ride. There's a lot less time to dilly-dally and just lounge around, and it feels a little bit more like having a job and needing to accomplish this monumental task of putting 80 miles away. I know there's a lot of windmill footage today, but there was a lot of windmills present on these miles, and like it or not, they are a part of the Iowa landscape. I, for one, find them kind of mesmerizing and almost beautiful. This guy was riding a fixed gear, which I thought was just absolutely insane. Tough as nails. If you didn't know, cyclists love gas stations, RAGBRAI or not, or climbing out of town after the briefest stop. There was a lot of elevation on this day as well. I think it was almost 5,000 feet of climbing, which sounds bad, but over 84 miles, the amount was just about right. This is the town of Greenfield. A serious tornado had passed through here earlier this summer, and the route was certainly laid to force you to reckon with just how devastating that natural disaster was for this particular community.
Wow.
This is the direct path that the tornado took through the town, and you can see there's just the destruction wrought. It was noticeably somber in the group of cyclists that I was with. Going through here is very quiet compared to the rest of the ride. Greenfield was my first real stop of the day. I unpacked all my stuff in a yard sale to dry out the dampness the dew of the morning had caused, and to cook a little backpacker meal. Most of the other riders passing by gave me odd looks. I think I was definitely in the minority amongst RAGBRAI for people self-supporting and doing it more camp style. Here's a common sight in Iowa. Slow traffic behind a tractor on the road. I think at this point more than half of the day was behind me, and I was starting to get pretty tired physically. An 80-mile day is big enough on a bike, but it's even bigger when you're carrying all the weight of your gear. More windmills. Eat your heart out, Don Quixote. Just beautiful pastoral landscapes. There's a lot of farm stops with kind of beer tents. RAGBRAI is a wild place. This is the end of the day at our designated campsite and some baseball fields and soccer fields. Pretty fun. Some friends met us out there and were kind enough to pick up pizza for us. Sunset over another camp on RAGBRAI would bring about the end of day 3. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.